Hey, what's going on guys, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase, and today I'm showcasing the Disney mod. This mod has a bunch of really derpy models for mobs and a bunch of toys that it adds in, all from the wonderful Disney movies. And if you want to see this in TheAtlanticCraft 3, hit that thumbs up, let's try 3,000 likes. And also if you want to post suggestions for other mods that you want to see in TheAtlanticCraft 3, because it'll come out pretty soon. I can't give you a date just yet, but it will be out reasonably soon, in like a month or two, so we do need a bunch of suggestions. Now the map I'm on today is actually from the movie Tangled, one of my favorite of recent Disney movies. I actually really enjoy this movie. And you have the city, the surrounding city, and the docks, and it is just an absolutely incredible map. Links in the description if you want to check that out, along with the mod, which is obviously in the description. So this mod, first off, will add in a new ore, and the new ore is called Pixie ore, and if you mine it, you'll get yourself some Pixie Dust, and then you can put Pixie Dust into a Pixie block. And I don't know if this has a use yet. Now this mod has been, it is work in progress, but it's been out of work in progress for a little while. Like, I don't know if the mod is still working on it. I really hope he is, because there's so many cool things that he could do with this mod. I think you guys should post your suggestions in the comments, and hopefully perhaps he'll bring it back up, or someone else could even come up with a Disney mod themselves with using your suggestions. That would be pretty epic. So as you can see, there's a bunch of toys which look cute as hell, which I'll go over in a second, but first I think I'm gonna cover the mobs. So there are, how many is this? Is that 9 plus 4? 13. There are 13 mobs in this mod, and at the moment, like I said, it did come out of work in progress, so most of they're only from 2 movies. At the moment, it's Dumbo and Lilo and Stitch. So first we have Mr. Stork, obviously the stork. Oh dear, he looks like my my retarded uncle. Oh, poor Mr. Stork. So if you haven't seen Dumbo, basically a stork delivers the babies. So he delivered Dumbo, and there's Dumbo, and Dumbo's pretty great. You can ride Dumbo. I'm gonna ride Dumbo. Dumbo, let me ride Dumbo. Why can't I not ride you? Do I need a saddle? He does have a Dumbo saddle. There we go. Okay, apparently you have to right click on him with the saddle and you ride him. You cannot actually drive him because Dumbo is a free spirit and Dumbo don't give a crap. So Dumbo just goes where he wants. You can sit on him though if you do wish to sit on him. It's an interesting feature. But then we have the pink elephant, and in Dumbo, he kind of has this hallucination where there's just like a crap load of pink elephants. And when I was little, when I was probably, I don't know, 7, it really tripped me out. Like, it scared the crap out of me. If you've ever seen Dumbo, it is really quite kind of weird for a kid's Disney movie. Although a lot of the Disney things are slightly weird. And then we have Jim Crow. Okay, I didn't know he flew. I just thought he'd stand still. Oh, look at him. He flies with this, like, with the soles of his feet. Oh, Jim. Oh, Jim. Poor Jim. So, yeah, Jim flies. I'm going to kill all of these in a second. I know I really shouldn't because they are Disney creatures, but they all do need to die. Actually, I'll go through and kill them all as we go so they don't run off. I'll use a Mickey saber. I'll show you how to make this in a second. Alright, we'll kill the pink elephant and see what we get. And so he dropped a peanut, which you can eat. There's a lot of food in this mod. Dumbo dropped peanuts and the saddle, which you need to ride him. So you have to kill a Dumbo to ride a Dumbo. And he drops chicken stuff. Let's see if he drops chicken stuff too. Come here, you derp fest. Come here. Alright, he dropped a black feather, a crow feather. Alright, so a lot of these items don't have uses at the moment, but most of the mobs do drop stuff. So next we have, from Lilo and Stitch, a Jumba. Jumba, look at me. So he has his 4 eyes. Does he have any on the side? He does not. So yeah, he's pretty disgusting, just like in Lilo and Stitch. He's a good man though. We'll murder him. Does he actually drop anything? He does not. Okay, so then we have Stitch, who looks pretty cute. I'm gonna be honest, that is pretty cute. Look at that little nose. It looks like he's got a little face on his nose. Stitch. Hey, just like in the series, he's a little rascallion. Alright, so he drops a book, The Ugly Duckling. Should we give that a read? You can't read it. Oh no. I don't think Stitch could read, so it's basically just pieces of paper. Poor Stitch. And then we have Colonel. I love this guy. What was he? I don't even remember. Post in the comments what exactly he did. Was he a Hoover? Like, did he suck things in with the top of his head? Oh, I love Lilo and Stitch. And then we have Angel, the little pink fluffy one. Let's murder these two. I'm really sorry about this. Oh, so they drop a crap load of those books. They're a big fan of the Ugly Duckling. And then we Leroy. I think he's going to drop books. He drops one book. Okay, so then we have 4 others. Which are also from Lilo and Stitch. So we have Sparky. And we'll murder him. He looks cute as hell, but we will kill him. And he drops a lightning bolt, which has no use at the moment. And then Lilo, she's rather large. Larger than I remember. So, Lilo is all grown up. But she must die. Just like her friends. This is tragic. And then we have the ice cream guy. I don't remember. Was he her stepdad? You guys are going to have to help me out. It's been such a long time. What's going on there? I'm not going to question it. Oh, he drops ice cream, though. 2 ice creams. Delicious. See if he drops other things. More ice cream? Give me more ice cream? Just ice cream again. Okay, so then we have finally Yang from Lilo and Stitch. Would you look at me? The adorable, yet derp face Yang. He looks like a Lego brick. And now he's dead. So that's all the mobs that this mod adds, and there's quite a few of them, as you can see. I'd love to see more like stuff from Frozen and from Toy Story. Now there are some toys that this mod adds, which you can basically just hold in your hand, and you craft them using a basic doll, which is crafted with just 1 piece of wool. And all of these you then put, say for Yoda, you put a lime dye Mickey, is a rose red, cocoa beans for Woody, Buzz Lightyear is light grey, Pooh is yellow, of course, Stitch is lapis lazuli, Goofy is orange, and then Murdia is a cyan dye, and she's obviously from Brave, and then Kermit is a cactus green, and then we have a Scrump doll, which you can put a Stitch doll to turn into a Scrump doll. I don't really know what a Scrump doll is. What is a Scrump doll? I don't know. So all of these you basically just hold in your hand, and they look pretty cool. You can just show them off to your friends, perhaps put them in item frames, which would be nice for Crazy Craft where we just decorate the place. So they all look pretty good in your hand. Buzz Lightyear looks a bit like a plane. Woody, and then Mickey. Mickey has no eyeballs, and then Yoda. So they're all pretty cool. I think probably Pooh is my favorite, or Goofy. Goofy looks on Stitch. And Kim, oh, there's too many. They're all pretty good. Midia's pretty badass too. So yeah, these guys are just basically decorations. You can't put them down. It'd be really cool if you could put them down. They just like sit there, or I don't know. They did something like they were a mob, but didn't move, or perhaps they did move. So yeah, that's it for the toys. And now there is a bunch of items that this mod adds. So we have the Pixie Dust, as I showed you earlier, which you can then turn into a magic wand, which then you can craft into lightsabers. So we have a blue lightsaber, a red lightsaber, which is just Pixie Dust, a wand, and rose red. And so the blue is light blue dye. So a red and a blue, and they both do 14 attack damage. So those are pretty strong. And then Mickey Saber, which I showed you earlier, 24 attack damage. That thing's really strong. And it just requires dandelion yellow, a lime dye, a light blue dye, a rose red, and a magic wand. And it looks like one of those ice creams I used to eat as a child. So then the pirate sword, 2 stone, and a magic wand. That does 5 attack damage. That one's pretty cheap, but these are all pretty cheap too. I mean, 24 attack damage for just some ores and some dyes. That's crazy. So then there's ice creams, which I'm not sure you can get anywhere else. Obviously, we got that one dropped, but I think these are just in the mod if you go in creative. So we have Mickey's ice cream, a banana split, a muffin. Oh, so you can craft a banana split, which is a milk, a banana, and a bowl. Bananas are crafted with 2 dandelion yellows. Okay, Mickey's doesn't have a crafting recipe. You get 9 muffins from a loaf of bread. Good grief. A banana pudding is just a banana. That just sounds like a banana to me. Peanuts, you saw that the elephants have dropped them. Dumbo's saddle, and then the crow feather also dropped too. Lightning bolt has no use. Ice cream is another food. Popcorn, you can't craft. And then you have scrap metal as well, which is, I don't know what that is for. I don't think it has a use. So then we have Stitch's blasters. So we have Stitch Blaster Mark 1, Mark 2, and Mark 3. And they have all kinds of different colors. And then we have plasma ammo, which I think is a ammunition for those guns. So that's 1 diamond, makes 32 plasma ammos. And let's grab those out of there. This is tongue twisters for days. And we need some villagers, because obviously you gotta have somebody to kill. And these guys make annoying noises, so they must die. Alright, so there's the Blaster Mark 1, which has a little pew, pew sound. And it will do 10 damage, or 5 hearts of damage, which is pretty strong. And then we also have the Mark II, which basically deletes a block and then sets the one underneath on fire. Which I would not give to Stitch, because we all know what a rapscallion Stitch is. And then we have Mark III, which turns things into lava, which is slightly destructive too. So yeah, perfect for Stitch. He would love it. He would absolutely love it. Burn you. Burn. Stitch would be proud. So that's pretty much it for this mod. As I say, it's kind of small, and I hope it comes out a work in progress. That would be so good. But if you want to see this in Crazy Craft 3, hit that thumbs up. Let's try and hit 3,000 likes. If you want to check it out, links in the description along with the map. And as always, thanks for watching.